Sersky. The man, Eric Graham. I'm trying to think, man. What I should do? These some new ones right here. I don't normally run that way. You don't say how that would help me. This I actually think would help. Yeah. These stiff arms a lot. I was we're coming from attempted tackles regardless. Actually, yeah. One. Hold up. We gotta upgrade these jumps real quick. Easy, Joe. That ain't it. Because the guys I got ain't defensive tackles. So that ain't gonna work. You know, every week we get our weekly upgrade. I like the best. I don't know what it is, but the upgrades every game is just monumental. Shit, yeah, it's a pack. It's fun to be heard.
Keepers of the pass across New England. The keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here that place is clean ball.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Love now on 1st and 10. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Ready. Set. Yellow. 43.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down.
Let's go.
Love out of the shotgun. He launches this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Pulled in at the 20. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talents at quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
22 yards. That's good for a Patriots. First down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
First and 10 at the 43.
Run on 1st down with Coro. He was brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he can take it to the house.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this 2nd quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. On 2nd and 9. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
This throw is cut. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First and goal, Corum. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Pass play coming here. He's got it. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0.
Ready. 60.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down, ball at the 36. Going run again with Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute and will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Begins his return at the 16. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots beginning their drive here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Raymond there to grab it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Second down at the 33-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dukes out a one-stop. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's a New England 1st down. Offense working quickly. Throwing it again here. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got it near the 8. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made in close. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the... Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. First and 10 now from the 30. We'll start on the ground, Coral. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back sorry. We did not give you any chance.
And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Everybody rushing back to the line. First down, and they go right back to it. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. This time it's a passing play. Connection made to Raymond. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That's good for 7 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Now looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And they've got themselves another first and 10. A give to Coral. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is second and 4. From the 21. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Gorham. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malachi Corley, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined 3-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Packers.
Let's go now.
Once more, it's Love. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of the...
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
This one taken in by Kraft. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The 29-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Packers.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. We've got whistles after the plays. We have somebody shaken up, and that's Luke Musgrave in need of some attention out there. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Packers down by 16.
And it's 4th down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Patriots offense all set to go. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Love with it on 1st down. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Down. Ready?
They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw it. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Set. Ready. 45.
Here he is to throw. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Going to be a victory for the Patriots as they drop to a knee here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their mind.
I got 2 score points, not 1, but 2. Now we gotta go against Georgetown. God damn. This fucking schedule was crazy. Okay. Upgrade. Wait. I guess the page is 100. Whatever you call it.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are
Went in the trenches straight up. See and awareness is crazy. Down 16 squats. Club signs come back. Yeah. I don't know what I need to draft. Where's your draft? So we got daily upgrade, man. We upgrade every week, man. I mean, weekly upgrade. Young players, you always upgrade. It may not, your overall might not be that high, but I just felt like they be making my players kind of do shit that dropping the ball, you should catch it, running dumb routes, overthrowing open receivers on third down, they convert. What happened? Yeah, right, wrong. I don't know why I did that. If we're doing something weird, for some reason.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Hammering pitches there to bring him down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be let out by the former Texas Longhorn, now their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, New England.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A run out of the gun will call. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Cole. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
I gotta do something else. I guess man, they don't be jumping.
Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. And he pulled it left. No good.
Oh, man.
And this will stay a scoreless game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for it.
The rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
1st down, Patriots.
They run out the gun with Kittle. He'll manage only a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they need 7. Now they'll set up to throw. This pass complete to Raymond. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Malachi Corley, touchdown New England. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bills offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
The Bills, first down.
From the gun, here is Allen. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Slot man in motion left. Allen now on 2nd down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop for 26 seconds until the break. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground is Corum to start the drive. And a good run there. They're going to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Back to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
2nd down. Corley. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still 2nd down.
throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he's going to struggle to get that to the line. Maybe a yard. Keon White on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, it's Allen. It's to Parkinson, open right side. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 39-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. They do that. Willing to think their opponent sees the ball again.
And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll drop the throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the middle. That's Corliss. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The throw here is complete. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Patriots.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's very close to a touchdown. And Markham just shy of the goal line.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
He'll get up and spike it with a half-minute left to play in this one. Now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Cook, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Play lost a yard. It's now 3rd.
Allen going to throw here on 3rd and goal. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. They took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they can